Hi guys, it's episode 3 of Shot
Episode
Ones.
3.
We're super excited. We are almost at 1,000 followers on TikTok, so that's kind of a big deal for us because we're super shy and we're coming out of our shell. But this is episode 3. Hi Jody.
Hi, YaYa.
Hi best friend.
Hi, best friend.
So we literally just got back from Mexico City. So we went for my birthday.
We were just young and turnt out there.
Just young and turnt. I said that for my birthday this year, I did not want to be stressed out. Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
You keep talking.
Okay. I said for my birthday this year that I did not want to be stressed out, and I was going to go to Mexico City, and whoever wanted to come could come, and the only thing I wanted to do was wake up and have breakfast on my birthday on the rooftop of Sofitel, which overlooks the Ángel de Independencia. And if you've ever been, it's so beautiful, and that's all I wanted to do. And my mom ended up coming, and Jodecita ended up coming, and one of my best friends through my formative years, Fancy, joined us as well. So that was really cool to like be able to like show my mom around Mexico City and show Fancy around Mexico City. But we had some mishaps, like a lot of mishaps. I'm gonna let you start with what you think went wrong and what you think went right.
I mean, I don't think anything necessarily went wrong, but we got a little bit emotional.
Yeah, we got a little bit emotional.
First day, so we got to Mexico City, I want to say 10 minutes apart, 10, 15 minutes apart.
Uh-huh.
So we got there, we went back to the hotel, and we started getting ready and whatnot, whatever. We went to dinner. Boom. Order a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So
With my mom, by the way. My mom doesn't drink.
she
at
doesn't
all.
drink, so she was drinking mocktails the whole time.
Yeah, she was drinking mocktails.
So we ordered a bottle, whatever. We were just trying to be nice, right? And just
Share the love.
Share the love with everybody around us. So we tell the waiter to send the guy a shot, right?
Yeah, there was this guy that we all agreed, including my mom, Jody, me, my homegirl Fancy, we all agree that this guy is like fine. Like he's tall, he's like bigger, and he was sitting by himself. We went to Cuerno Mazarik. I don't know if any of our viewers have ever been to Cuerno Mazarik, but it's a very bougie restaurant in Mexico City. Like it's like Beverly Hills restaurant in Mexico City. And so we're like, we're in like this back room, and we're the only women. We're the only table of women. It's all
nothing
men.
but men.
Like all businessmen in Mexico City. And businessmen in Mexico City are bien, if you've ever been, right? So we're
Bien
like,
derechos, bien
derechos, bien
super
fresas.
stiff, like,
yeah, super
cannot
fresón.
shake them.
Yeah. So we decided we were going to send this guy a shot. So the waiter goes, so I'll let you finish the story. You go ahead and tell the story.
So, but the thing is, my back was facing him, so I didn't
Really see what
was
happened?
going on.
So,
So,
go ahead.
from my understanding is they sent him over a shot, right?
Uh-huh. From our bottle, by the
From
way.
our bottle.
Yeah.
And he denied it.
He denied
us
our
no.
shot, bro. It was so embarrassing
It was so
because it's a table of 4 women. I'm there with my mom. My mom has never really been out with me when I'm drinking, ever. So and she was just like, and I'm just like, well, that's embarrassing. So I'm already feeling a certain type of way, and I'm like, damn, what a dickhead, right? So then we're like, fuck it. We're turning up now at this point because we're drinking. My mom's having a good time. Like, we see a table of 4 guys now. So we're just
Literally
like
right across
from us. And we're, at this point, we just want to have fun. We want to have a good time. So we're like, you know what? We're going to send, fuck that dude. We're going to send
the other guys a shot.
we're going to send this other table of dudes a shot. Surely they're going to want to come and join us.
Or
at this point, I feel like
something.
a guy trying to pull a bitch in the club. That's how I feel at this point. So, okay, so then what happened when we did that?
So the waiter comes up to us, and then he starts pouring up the shots or whatever, and then he confirms, like, okay, so this table, and we're just like, yeah. So he goes over. Who knows what he's telling them in?
Because he talked to
in
them for
their
like a
ear.
minute. Yeah.
Because he was just yapping away. So who knows what he was even saying? And the guys took the shot. They didn't deny it, but we didn't even get a thank you.
They didn't even
turn to us to say thank you or like, oh, gracias, or lo que sea, nada.
Nothing. They literally took the shot, did not turn around to say thank you. When we walked out, we walked right past their table. They didn't even look up at
turn.
us.
And at that point, we were like, okay, well, that's weird because don't you think like if you do something like that, you would think somebody would be like, oh, gracias, or oh, thank you, like thank you for the shot or something, appreciative or something, but no. So then that's whenever Yayi's was saying that she thought that the waiter was being janky, right?
I feel like the waiter was being janky and was like thinking that we were trying to get them to pay for our bottle by sending shots. And that's like, because they, like these people, neither table even turned around to look at us. Neither one. So I don't know what the waiter was saying, but for 2 tables to deny us sending them shots, we don't even do shit like that. We were just trying to like have fun. Anyways, so then we decide that we're going to go to this club. Mind you, when we go to Mexico City, we are very taken care of. We go out there with our homies. We got people out there. We're good. But my people just so happen to not be out there this time, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the name of the place was that we went to?
I don't remember what the name of the place was, but it was across el departamento. You know how we walked across the street? Because, so the place that we were originally trying to go to, oh my God, ¿cómo se llamaba?
I don't remember.
Well,
But-
supposedly they were hosting a private event, right? And we were trying to get in, and they did not let us in.
They denied us on my birthday. First of all, I'm wearing a dress and heels. So I'm already like, and I told the dude, I'm like, I was so embarrassed because I'm like, it's my birthday. Like, my friends are out here. Like, and he was just like, sorry, es evento privado. And I was just like, and he pulled out a list.
Si tu nombre no está en la lista, no puedes entrar. So then Yaya's like, so I came all the way from Texas just to come celebrate here on my birthday.
My favorite city in the whole world. Mexico City is my favorite city in the whole world. I always have a good time. And the dude was like, he was like, sorry, like, I don't care.
Like, he literally didn't care that he did not even want to put up with it, that he walked away.
He walked away from us, and at this point, I am like 10 shots deep of 70. And more.
Because we finished the bottle.
Yeah, we finished the bottle. I am so embarrassed. I'm trying to show my friends a good time. I literally just start crying.
So, who called the Uber? You or me?
I don't know.
No, it was not me.
I don't remember.
So, we're walking out, and she's just like, I just want to go home. I just want to go late with my mom. This, and that. And then me in my head, I'm just like, no, there's no way. And if anybody knows how I am, like, I'm like, when it comes to situations like this, I don't know how to handle them. So I was like, Fancy, get her. So she's like in the Uber, just bawling her eyes out, crying. And then I'm like, Fancy, tell her to get out. So I'm over here like making calls, like calling like the people that I know from Mexico City. Hey, like, do you know blah 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 blah? Because they were telling us that what was it? It was a Wednesday night.
It was a Wednesday.
Wednesday about to be Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And they were basically saying that everything is closed and that everything is just nothing was popping. So I was able to get a hold of one of my friends to get us to Love.
And we like Love a lot.
Yeah.
It's a club called Love, and we like it a lot.
But before we went to Love, we went across the street to El Departamento, and we took, like 1 or 2 shots, and then we did. But it took us a good 10 minutes to get YaYa out of that Uber because she was upset, crying.
How embarrassing, bro. And I'm such a non-emotional, like, I'm so non-emotional. I'm very, like, rough around the edges, but I was just like, dang, we just had 2 tables denied taking shots with us. We get to the club in my favorite city in the world that everybody always shows so much love. They deny us from getting in. Finally, my homegirl Fancy was like, get out of this fucking Uber, stop crying, it's your bird, like, we're gonna turn up. And we ended up going to Love, and we ended up having a good time.
Yes. So I called my friend, and I was just like, I need you to make a reservation at Love. I need you to just make something happen. So he did. We got to Love, and we just forgot about whatever happened freaking over there, and it was a great night. I don't even remember
we ended up having we
ordered another bottle.
Yeah, so it starts turning around. We order another bottle, and it's just 3 girls. So
it's just us,
just
in Mexico City, young and turnt in Mexico City.
Yeah, we're young and turnt, and then the next morning, I guess like my mom and Jodye like coordinated them like sending a cake. We stayed at.
No, hold on, rewind.
Okay, go ahead.
So before we went to Cuerno, we went downstairs to a restaurant because we were staying at the Ritz, and I told the lady in the restaurant, I was like, hey, like, how can I make sure that she gets some flowers to the room and like a cake and et cetera, et cetera. And then like I did all that I had to do. One, the hotel didn't send her the flower. Well, who knows if they were from me or not? We don't know.
According to somebody that I talked to, he said
he
that
sent
he
them,
sent
and I
them.
was like, but wait a minute, but I sent you some too.
Uh-huh.
And she only got one from
From
me,
we don't know.
him,
Yeah, we
whoever,
don't know.
and then another one that I knew who it was.
Uh-huh.
And rewinding again. So whenever I told him to send her the cake in the morning, like at 7 or 8, they send her the cake and it says "Happy Birthday, Anna."
So I'm already like, damn.
So I'm like, "Oh, happy birthday, Anna."
Yeah, I'm like thinking I'm just reading it wrong, and I'm like, hey, happy birthday, and then I'm like, hold on, it says happy birthday, Anna. And like Ritz-Carlton in Mexico City isn't like the Ritz-Carlton here where it's like a couple $100. Ritz-Carlton in Mexico City is like $1,000 a night for like a regular room. Like it's expensive. It's not cheap. So I'm just like, damn, everything is just going but I'm like not tripping because all I wanted was to have the people that wanted to be there with me. Jodye was there, my mom was there, Fancy was there. So that's all I really cared about. It was actually starting to get funny at this point, right? Mm-hmm. So then, like I said, the only thing I wanted to do was go to Sofitel and have breakfast on our favorite rooftop overlooking the Ángel de Independencia.
So we get ready. We get an Uber, whatever. We go to Sofitel, and they give us a table. YaYa does not like the table. She does not like the table. She does not like the view.
Because you can't even see the angel. They put us in a corner.
Yeah, they literally, like, it's like she was castigada. Like, I see, like,
I was literally in a nook on a balcony.
Yeah, super uncomfortable. So when we tell y'all that we asked the manager, the waiters, the waitress, the bartender, I want to say, 12 times if we could move?
And there was an empty table, and they would not give it to us.
And they would not give it to us.
Mm-hmm. Everything went wrong. Like, everything went wrong. Finally, anyways, brunch is about to end. They end up giving us a table. Somebody moves. So we're just like, fuck it. We're about to go balls to the wall. We start taking shots. Finally, we get the view that I want. This is my favorite view in the whole world. The whole world, this is where I wanted to sit. This is where I want to have breakfast. We start turning up. We start taking shots. My homegirl Fancy done smuggled some shrooms into Mexico.
She sure did.
Amongst other things. So she starts pulling out shrooms. I think you went to go take a nap.
Yeah, I was recovering. I was a little sickies, but YaYa made me take a shroom. She sure did. So
then we decided we were going to go to Ling Ling. Ling Ling is like on the 30-something floor.
No, it's like on the 52nd floor on the Ritz.
Yeah, Ling Ling is fire. It's owned by Hakkasan.
I don't know, but it's up there.
Yeah, it's fire. Like, it's in the Ritz-Carlton. It's super fire. So we decide that we're going to go have dinner here. And Jodye is like, my dog is like, you know what? I'm going to make sure my best friend has a good time. This bitch starts ordering the whole menu. Literally, this bitch is ordering a bottle. She's like, I want this. This girl is like, this. So she's like, we're turned.
I'm super turned.
Can I tell the real story about what happened, or are you going to be embarrassed?
I don't remember what happened.
Well, I remember what happened, but I don't have to tell it. Can I just be honest?
Sure.
Okay. So anyway,
Can we take a shot first?
Yeah, let's take a shot.
Embarrassing.
We're going to take a shot really quick.
Cheers.
Cheers. That good Lalo.
It's all right.
So Fancy's tired, right? So she decides she's going to leave. She's not feeling very good. She's going to leave. So, okay, cool. Bye.
Wait. I already know where you're. Can you cut it in half?
Yeah, you don't want me to tell, but can I say what happened just real quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. So then she starts ordering the whole thing, and
I don't remember none of
she doesn't remember this. Like, at this point, mind you, we just drank a whole bottle again. Now it's just me and her drinking the bottle because Fancy's been gone.
Fancy left because she didn't feel good.
So now it's just me and Jodye, right? Per usual, it's always just me and Jodye. So then she like orders, yeah. So then they're just like, hey, she's like wants to order a cake. So she's like, no, I want the whole dessert platter. And I'm like, Jodye, you don't have. It's just us, bro. It's okay.
I'm blacked out. I don't know nothing.
Yeah. So they're like, no, it's like this big. She's like, it's okay. I want it, right? So anyway, she was like, are you ready to go? And I'm like, yeah. I'm assuming that she like paid the bill or I didn't know what happened. Like, I'm just assuming it's time to go, right? So we're walking out to the elevator. We're literally about to walk in the elevator, and the waiter's like, no, es que no pagaron. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. Like, we would never walk out on the bill.
And I was so embarrassed whenever YaYa told me this the next day because I would never
We would never do that. No.
Never do that. So I was so embarrassed.
We would never do that ever in our, that's just not anything we would ever do. It really was a mistake, for real. So then I was like, okay, no problem, whatever. So then we like pay the bill as we're sitting there in the middle of Ling Ling, one of the bougiest restaurants in Mexico City. My dog Jodye just gets sick. I'll just leave it at that. My dog gets sick. And I'm like, it's time to go. So they're like, my dog is sick, like sick. They bring the whole, this shit is like this big, bro.
Yeah, it was like, when I saw the video, it was like.
Yeah, so the dessert tray is like this big with sparklers and attention and like.
And this freaking globe and this freaking ducky in the bathtub and like all this.
Yeah, like crazy shit. And my dog.
All this shit, and I was like.
My dog is head under the table, like, no, I'm sick. It's time to go. So I was just like, okay, the waiters helped us out a little bit. We got out of there on time.
I was like, here, take my car.
Yeah. So then.
But I just want you to know I got sick because of the shroom.
Yeah. She swears it was the shroom. But it was either the shroom or the food. But it was like. Something that you took just didn't sit right with your stomach.
And then I was on antibiotics and medication, and I was on I was on everything.
Yeah,
so
you were just out there fucked up. You were out there fucked up for sure. So then anyways, I'm like, the next day, I have to get to a birthday party in Houston the next day, right? So I'm just like, oh, no, we can leave at this time. We'll be good.
No, rewind.
Oh, shit.
How many times did I throw up?
In Mexico?
Like 12, right?
Also in the
room.
In the hotel lobby, she threw up in the hotel lobby. Yes. I mean, it was just bad. Like
it was horrible. I don't think I've ever gotten.
But it
like
was
that
funny to me. It's like, most people would be like, "Damn, you're babysitting your friend." I didn't even look at it like that. Like this is like, it was so funny to me because at this point, like I'm entertained, not because my friend was sick. I would never be.
Probably the best entertainment in Mexico City.
I was very entertained. Like it was actually like I was like, "Damn, this is just a funny trip." So. And then the next day, like, I have to catch this flight to Houston. Every single flight leaving Mexico City is sold out. It doesn't matter if you're going to Houston, Austin, Dallas,
anywhere, San
Antonio, whatever airline, sold out. Anywhere that you can think of. I can't even fly to like Guadalajara. I can't go to Monterrey. I've exhausted all options. End up being stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half, miss my flight, have to stay an extra night by myself, my birthday week.
I had to took in a wheelchair.
Oh my God, I forgot. They took you in a wheelchair to get on your flight,
so,
dude.
like, the moment that I walked into the airport, this very nice man was like, "Are you okay?" I guess I look bad. I don't know. And he was like, "¿Para dónde vas?" And I was just like, to Dallas. Like, I had to think about it because I didn't know where I was going. And he was just like, "No te miras bien, like, déjate ayudo." So I was just like, okay. So then he was just like, he's like, "A ver, enséñame tu vuelo." So I showed him my flight, like what time it left and everything. And he was just like, si no te vas a hacer check-in ahorita, you're not going to make your flight. And he was like, "So I'm going to bring your wheelchair because you don't look like you're good enough to walk over there." So he was kind enough to wheelchair me for 15 minutes to the freaking terminal that was on the other side of fucking Narnia. And it was amazing.
It was definitely a rough trip, but at the end of the day, I said that I just wanted to be surrounded with the people who I love and who love me, and that's what I had, and I'm very grateful to have that. Like, at the end of the day, nothing else matters. Like, the club shit doesn't matter to me, restaurants don't matter, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I just really wanted to be there with the people that I love, and that happened, and that's what I did, and that's what I wanted to do, and that's what happened. Have you listened to Fuerza Regida's new album?
Yes, I listened to it today, the whole thing.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Which favorite song on it?
Putas, perras, whatever. PX, some. No, actually, I like Oye. Oye's good. Falsa. Mm-hmm. I like all of them. It's only 17 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so
it's only 6 songs.
Oh, so it's like an EP.
Yeah, it's an EP.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's really, 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 really good.
I will
Comment down below what's y'all's favorite song, because I actually really like that album. The Dolido pero no arrepentido, ¿verdad? Something like that.
Do you want me to look it up really quick?
Yeah.
Let me make sure that we are on the right.
Dolido pero no arrepentido.
Fuerza Regida. Let's see. The name of the EP is Dolido pero no, Dolido pero no arrepentido,
arrepentido.
by Fuerza
Yeah.
Regida. It's a 6-song EP, Enculado, Brilla Rosa, Tu Name,
Tu name.
Oye, Falsa, PXTXS.
Ojalá. Did you say ojalá? Is ojalá on there? No.
It's just showing Enculado, Brilla Rosa, Tu Name,
Where did I
Oye,
get that?
Falsa,
Where did I get that
PXTXS. It's kind of like crazy what just happened, like right as this EP was dropping, how his artist got murdered.
Got murdered in Tijuana.
Got murdered in Tijuana. He was doing a stream with Aiden Ross, who's a really, really big streamer. And Aiden, he was just like, I'm sorry, like I can't even like do this whole stream because my artist just got murdered. I don't even know the detail. Like I just have seen it on Instagram, but I don't really know the
I
details
mean,
of that.
I've seen a couple videos on TikTok, but I don't know exactly what was the reasoning to why that happened. But you know how I had sent you the message, and I was just like, dang, like he had an unreleased song talking about, literally talking about his death and exactly what happened. Like it's like he was like he knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy, but I don't know.
Is that your favorite project out right now?
That has been released, like the newest, yeah. What's yours?
I'm trying to think. I think sometimes I'm just so like focused on the releases that we have going on. Like with Afinarte, we have a bunch of just like we're dropping so much music right now, like a shitload of music. We just dropped Segunda Generación. If you know anything about Segunda Generación, Jose and his brother are like the OG. They're just like OGs. Like everybody loves them. They're great people. All the musicians and artists in Houston have a lot of respect for them. And we recently signed them over to Afinarte, and they just dropped
Hoy tenemos modo.
Hoy Tenemos Modo. We had a lot of fun on that video shoot. I had to leave because I got very drunk on that
What
video
happened
shoot.
on that video shoot? We could beep.
I was very drunk at that video shoot, but I was working and I made sure that everything got done that needed to be done. The video came out very fire.
Yeah, it's really good. Y'all should
Shot
check it
by
out.
shot by my homie D Green. My homie D Green shot the video, and I don't think it's even. I think it might have just hit a week today. We just hit over 250,000 views, like in less than a week. So I think some good stuff coming from Segunda Generación. If you haven't been paying attention, Segunda Generación, Ascenso Recio, tap in, Equilibrio, tap in. We're really, really trying to just put out good music and good video content for you guys, and trying to do something out of Houston. So
where were you at before Mexico City? Yeah, you want to tell them?
where was I at? I don't remember. I
You
swear.
went to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. So that was actually really cool. So we did
Can you
this.
pass me your glass?
Yeah,
Oh,
so I've been wanting to work with Estrella Jalisco, the beer brand, for probably like 2 years now. Like I love what they're doing when it comes to like música mexicana. Yeah, they're like really killing what they're doing with música mexicana. They really, really understand the culture, visually, artistically, musically, just everything. They really understand what's going on with música mexicana. And we got a call from them to come and perform at their annual conference for Anheuser-Busch and to represent them. So we went to go play for Estrella Jalisco at this huge conference in New Orleans. Every brand that you can think of is there. Michelob is there, Bud Light's there, Budweiser's there, Karbach is there, Kona's there. Every beer brand owned by Anheuser-Busch is there. So it was like a really, really big deal for me because this is like the top, like this is the conference that all these brands go to like debut what they're doing for the year. So that was really, really cool for us, and I really, really had a good time.
What were you doing in the restroom?
Oh man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble, but it's okay.
No,
I'm not gonna get in
Ain't no
trouble,
way.
but I'm
Ain't
just
no
not a beer drinker. I'm just not, but I snuck a bottle of tequila in and was taking shots of tequila in a restroom stall in the middle of the conference. So out of line. Like, so just ridiculous.
She sent me a picture, and I'm like, bro, can you wait till we get to Mexico City tomorrow, please? And she's like, I can't.
I
You already
couldn't.
know, like, I have to drink to. We need to work on that. Like,
We're trying, dude. We're trying.
We're trying, but it's hard.
It's just we say this all the time. We're introverted and we use alcohol as a vehicle
escape mechanism, and just the best way to be social is just being drunk.
and we hate it, but you know what? That's just what it is.
That's why today instead of bringing 5 bottles, we brought 1.
Yeah, we brought one. We're trying to slow it down just a little bit.
Because, we were going way too hard. Way too fast.
We have a special guest coming on our podcast today.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. I've been working with her for a few years now, and I think she's like very much known as like a video model or an Instagram girl, pretty face with a big butt and a pretty smile, but she's a lot more than that. She's actually very smart. One thing about our upcoming guest is she's very smart. She's
very sweet.
Very sweet. She knows how to get her money, and she does not drink at all. Or smoke. She is very whatever, but I love working with her. She's always great to work with. But I wanted to shout out some people. So we stopped by Soul Plier earlier. Soul Plier took care of us.
Arlington?
In the one in the store in Arlington, they like really, really took care of us. They gave us some new sneakers. I got these today. I'd been wanting these Alma Maneres, but I haven't been able to find them.
I didn't even notice that you got new shoes
shout out
today.
to Soul Plier.
Okay.
They hooked us up. And I really don't like high tops. Like I'm like a low top, like Dunks, like Sakai kind of girl. But I'd been wanting these, and some guy actually like came in with them, selling them. Like literally as soon as he walked in, I was like, what size are those? He was like, they're a 9. I was like, let me try them on real quick.
Oh.
And I literally bought them off the guy, and I was like,
Yeah.
is this okay? And they're like, yeah, we don't care, just take them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they gave us like a lot of stuff. And shout out también, Dallas always shows so much love. El Chuy, if y'all know anything about El Chuy, Carol G rocked his merch last year. We'll put that up for y'all in a little bit. But she did like a whole photo shoot in his merch, like just out of nowhere, like just really supporting the brand. And he sent like 3 bags of merch for us today, just like slides, hoodies. This is actually a El Chuy. I wanted to make sure that I rocked this.
Shout out to Dallas, my bitch is a star.
Shout out to Dallas, my bitch is a star. He sent slides, sunglasses, shirts, hoodie, just jackets, like anything you can think of. So I wanted to shout out El Chuy. I wanted to shout out Soul Plier. But I think that's it. Music-wise, what are we doing music-wise? Like, what are you listening to right now?
De fresa y de coco.
Your favorite song. De Fresa y de Coco is your favorite song.
I played that song probably like 30 times in Mexico City in the Uber.
Yeah, I think that's the banger. We definitely went crazy.
No, you know what song I really like right now too? Una cerveza by Fuerza Regida and Manuel Turizo.
That's a good song.
That song grew. At first, when I listened to it, I couldn't. Like, I would change it maybe after like a minute or two, but like it grew on to me that I listened to it every single day.
Yeah. Shout out also to our faves, Hermanos Espinosa.
Hermanos Espinosa, they're here today.
They're here.
You guys, we wanted to go see y'all, but
We had other obligations. We had
other
work obligations.
obligations.
And
Pero
they just
we will see y'all
We
soon.
will see y'all soon. We're gonna get y'all on this podcast. We don't know
are.
how it's gonna happen, but yes, we love y'all. We know that y'all are popping right now. Congratulations, y'all just sold out Escapade
yes.
in Houston. Escapade in Houston is a very hard venue to sell out, and
Yeah,
they just sold it
it's
out.
big. Wait, when are they performing in Houston?
They just did.
When?
They just sold out Escapade.
They performed in Austin yesterday, and so
They sold out Escapade like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
I had sent you the reel.
Remember he was, like,
that
crying
when
on stage?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, we love Hermanos Espinosa so much, and we're very excited like to see y'all grow.
They have it's the letra for me. Mm-hmm. And their covers are good too, but
Yeah.
it's,
The lyrics are
The
just
lyrics
their
are
lyrics
good.
are just great. Their compositions are great.
And I know a lot of people can relate to them for sure. So I don't know. I really like them.
We got excited because their moms started
Their
following us on
moms,
TikTok.
yes.
So that made us very happy, and they reposted us on their page, and so we were really excited about that. And like we we really are in this for the music. We really love the music, and we really want to highlight upcoming artists. That was the whole purpose of starting this. We don't want to be like on some gossip shit. None of that. We're really
No gossip, no nothing.
Yes, so bringing on our guest, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about music. We're not talking about her dating life. We're not talking about JOP. We're not talking about Peso Pluma. We are not talking about none of her dating life. We are talking about
Nothing.
who she's listening to right now, who she likes, who her favorite artists are, who her favorite artists have been to work with, etc. Have you heard about the Billboard Women in Music that's happening on March 6th?
Yes.
So they just announced Woman of the Year, and I think this is, because I was kind of looking at the lineup. So these are the categories. So it's Powerhouse, Hitmaker, Icon, Global Force, Visionary, Group of the Year, Breakthrough, Rising Star, Impact Award. So this is so horrible for me to have like a music podcast, but I don't know if it's Charlie XCX or if it's like, do y'all know what the girl's name? Charlie something. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so she's Powerhouse this year. Ice Spice is Hitmaker. Kylie Minogue is Icon. I agree with that. I love Kylie Minogue. Luisa Sonsa is Global Force. She's Brazilian. And I do not know anything about Luisa Sonsa, but when I looked her up, her engagement and her insights on Instagram, like Brazilian artists are in their own world. Like Brazil is literally its own world when it comes to music. And her numbers are crushing. Her streams are insane. Maren Morris, she's a country artist, Visionary. I actually really like Maren Morris a lot. New Jeans, Group of the Year. Thames, Breakthrough. I think Thames deserves a breakthrough artist. Victoria Monet, Rising Star. Well-deserved. Congratulations to Victoria Monet, who went crazy at the Grammys. A lot of people don't know this, but Victoria Monet, so the song that she blew up, like that she has all these Grammys for, she sampled Charlie Boy, I Look Fly, I Look Good. And this is like a classic, like Texas song. I probably was in college at the time that this song came out. Like we were in the club. My homegirl Fancy that I was just talking about that was in Mexico City, she's actually in that video. She's in the Charlie Boy video from like this. Dang, when did the Charlie Boy video come out? It probably came out in like 2004. It came out, I was probably a freshman in high school when this song came out. And Victoria Monet she is so deserving of all the Grammys that she has won. Congratulations to her. And she has taken Charlie Boy. She took him on tour with her. She took him to the Grammys with her. He's just like a Texas legend. He has turned me up at so many parties growing up. So I'm very excited to like see her just really kind of like giving him his flowers and him doing the same to her in turn, because she really deserves it. If you don't know anything about Victoria Monet, I know a lot of like, as like Latinos, we don't really know too much about like R&B or like for the most part, but she has been in the game for a long time and she has written for a lot of artists, and she has, I know this personally, has had a lot of music stolen from her and a lot of just her creative ideas stolen from her. And she never cried about it. She just never talked shit about it. She just kept going and kept working. And so she deserves every accolade that she is receiving right now. So I'm very excited to see her get that award. Let me see what else is going on. Young Miko. I think a lot of us know about Young Miko. Young Miko's getting the Impact Award. Hosted by Tracy Ellis Ross, and Karol G is Woman of the Year. What do you think about that?
I'm 100%
Behind Karol G?
Yes.
I love Karol G. I think Karol G is...
She's a great person.
She's a great human being. The first time I ever saw Karol G, I very much pride myself on this, but I had a blog called YaYa in the City. It's actually kind of like where I got my start in Latin. And I'm very proud to say that I'm the very first blogger or site to ever cover her in English. And I came to see her at a club in Dallas. It was downtown.
Where?
God, I don't remember that. We used to go to it. It was on like Main Street. It was just some janky ass club in Dallas on Main Street. And there was probably like 50 people there. Maybe less than that. Probably like 40 people there. The first time I ever saw Karol G. And I was just like, oh yeah, like I'm hearing about her, and she's like hanging out with J Balvin, and she's like from Medellin, and she's like in this new like reggaeton wave, and she's like wearing Jordans, and she's like very like tomboyish, and I liked her a lot. Like I really liked her. But I don't think anybody was prepared. And the first time I ever saw Bad Bunny, same thing. The first time I ever saw Bad Bunny was in Dallas at OK Corral. Was the first time I ever saw him. Same thing. It was maybe 100 people that went to go see Bad Bunny at OK Corral. And to see where they are now is insane. Like nobody would have ever thought that Bad Bunny at OK Corral and Karol G, who was at this random ass club on Main Street in downtown Dallas, were gonna blow up the way that they blew up. So congratulations, Karol G, Woman of the Year. I got to go to the Latin Billboard Women of the Year last year in Miami, and it was really, really cool because they awarded Shakira, and it was just really cool to be able to experience that for the first time. But did you watch the Grammys?
I did not. I did not watch the Grammys. I just watched a couple clips that would just pop up on my feed on TikTok, and that was it. But no, I did not watch the full thing.
Just kind of like whatever was circulating.
A whole lot of Peso Pluma, Nicki Nicole.
Whole lot of Peso
A
Pluma,
whole lot
Nicki
of
Nicole.
Peso Pluma, Nicki Nicole. Yeah, they're just in love. How cute.
They're in love. I think Peso Pluma is one of the most desired men in the world right now. It's insane. He really, really, really is, and he done snatched him of a girlfriend. She's probably like the most jealous. People are probably super.
You think so?
No, I don't think she's jealous. I'm sorry. I feel like women are very like jealous of their relationship. I think so, but I don't know.
I think it's the cutest thing ever. They're like, and you could tell that they're just so
In love for real.
genuine with each other, and they're just so, you know, so cute.
You guys, we have Jailyne Ojeda in Dallas, Texas. She's hosting Bloom tonight. Shout out to DFW Fuego for booking her. I think you're known so much as like somebody who's like a pretty face and a pretty smile and a big fat ass, and you're just fine.
Little
And guys,
waist, yeah.
we were at the mall earlier, and like little girls love her so much. They were stopping her. They were running up to her to take pictures. We were getting in the car. People were stopping her to take pictures with her. But I feel like I wanted to stray away from like your personal life, because I feel like people always want to know about your personal life. And I wanted to ask you about music.
Okay, that's new.
Yeah, we want to ask you about music. Who is your favorite música mexicana artist of all time?
Probably
Any era.
Ana Barbara.
Really? I would have never guessed that.
I love Ana Barbara.
Ana Barbara. Do you have a favorite song by her?
I like all of them, to be honest. I
Yeah?
don't really have like a favorite.
Ana Barbara. You have any questions for her, Jody?
So right now, what is your favorite song currently?
Right now, probably one of the Luis R. Conriquez songs. I love Así lo quiso Dios.
Oh, I love
I
it. That's
love
one with
that
Eslabon, no?
song. Yeah.
I love that song.
That song is so cute.
Shout out Eslabon.
Shout out Luisera. We love you in your pajamas.
Who is an upcoming artist that you like right now?
Probably Javi, because he's from Phoenix, just like me. But honestly, he made it already. He's not even
Yeah,
up and coming no
he
more.
made
Yeah,
it.
he made it. I don't know any upcoming artists.
What song is your favorite by him?
La Diabla.
La Diabla.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love Javi.
They say my little brother looks like him.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
He kind of does.
He kinda does.
A little bit. Yeah, now that you mentioned that.
It's
he
so
kinda
crazy that
does.
we know what your little brother looks like just because of Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Crazy. And I'm like,
And
oh, yeah,
because
he
I
does.
forced him to be posted on there because he hates it.
No.
What's a song that you can listen to over and over y no te cansas? Any genre. It can be rap, R&B, mix, whatever.
Probably Disculpe Usted, because I love that song. I've always loved that song.
By who?
Disculpe Usted. I like the Fuerza Regida version, but I like the original version better. But I forget who sings it.
Who sings Disculpe Usted?
Is it going to drive you nuts until you figure it out?
Yes. I'm about to look it up.
I always say I'm going to memorize who sings it, and I always forget.
Really?
It's
But whenever they take me mariachi, I always
Sergio
ask
Vega.
for them. Sergio Vega.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one? Disculpe
Yes.
usted?
I can listen to that all the time. I love it.
Jodye, you have another question for her?
Yes, I do. What? If you could meet any artist from any era, who would it be that has made?
Shakira.
I didn't even finish the question, but
I love Shakira. I've always, oh my God, that would be a dream. I love Shakira.
Was it like her music? Was it the way that she danced? Like what was it?
Everything. I feel like every little girl wanted to be Shakira, you know, like we would all dance and pretend to be Shakira. I think she's so beautiful and she's so talented, and I like everything about her.
Yeah. I was just telling Jailyne and Jodye this, like, I'm Mexican and Persian, and for me, she was Colombian and Lebanese, and for me, I felt like I could relate to her as a human, and I think that's why I liked her so much also. Last question, because we have to get Jailyne to her hosting. She is here for a hosting. You're known as being the lead role in a lot of really big music videos. You were in a Ya Baila Sola, you were in a video with 6ix9ine. So you're always kind of like affiliated with these really, really big artists a lot. And I feel like when artists are like coming up, like I feel like they kind of come to you, and I'm just being honest, like I'm being, as an outside perspective, I feel like when artists are like about to blow up, they come to you like for clout. And that's just my personal opinion. That's how I feel. But are there any artists that you would like to work with? And like aside from like, just like as a fan of their music that you haven't worked with yet?
Karol G.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like it's very hard for girls to get other girls to be in their music videos. You know, usually they get guys. Guys always get girls, but girls don't really choose me, like girl artists. The only girl artist that has chose me to be in a music video was Nati Natasha. And I love her. But I would really want to come out in a Karol G music
What video did you do with her?
It's called Noches en Miami.
Oh yeah. I like Nati Natasha a lot, but I feel like Karol G is such a girl's girl, and I feel like
I agree.
I feel like that's a good. We're putting it out in the universe because
Yes,
we
I
love
would like-
Karol
I
G.
would
It's
love
gonna
to come
happen
out.
this year. Watch.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That's it. But those are the only questions we had for you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
being here.
much.
This was very important. We wanted to get your musical opinion and ear, and we wanted to like hear something different from you. And thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.